Welcome to PELWELL's Flow Fit Total Body. All you're going to need today is yourself and your mat. So when you're ready, let's begin. Go ahead and meet me in a tabletop position, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, and then slowly start to shift the weight forward and back as we start to warm up and build strength through the wrists, the forearms, and the shoulders. As you move through here, make sure to keep your abdominals braced to protect your lower back. Firmly root yourself into the mat through the palms, the knees, and the toes. Keeping a nice long flat spine. As you settle in, start to exhale as you shift the weight back and inhale as you bring the weight forward, keeping the inhale and the exhale through the nose. Slowly come back to center, keeping the weight even between the knees and the hand. Slowly lift up onto the fingertips and the thumb and then lower back down. Really warming up the forearm and finding that extension through the upper body. As you lower back down, make sure not to just flop back down to the floor, but to use your upper body strength to lower yourself back down. Keep the core braced, the abdominals strong, and stay connected with your breathing. Slowly settle back into tabletop. Cross the ankles behind you to have a seat. Sit with one leg in front of the other. Find length through the spine. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale through the nose. Again, find that length. Take your gaze up to the ceiling and then round the spine as you pull everything in, pulling the belly button back towards the spine. Moving through a cat-cow-like flow in this seated position. Flowing with your breath, so inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you round. On your next breath, start to dip the weight forward, finding length through that spine, pulling the crown of the head to the wall in front of you. Keep your sits bones connected firmly with the mat beneath you, and then rise back up. Extend your legs out wide. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, settle in. Extend your arms out and then reach towards the feet, leading with the chest. Lift the hands from the feet as you rise back up. Take the hands so they're framing the body and then press your hips up off the floor by pressing the hands firmly into the mat. Press through the heels and the hands and then slowly release back down. Switch the legs so the other leg's in front, this time as you sit. Inhale, find length, and then exhale again, round that spine, moving through that cat-cow-like flow with your breath. Slowly shift the weight forward. Without using the hands, extend the legs out wide. Inhale, find length through that spine, and then exhale, fold again without using the hands, keeping it through the lower body strength and the core strength. Again, take the hands to frame the body, this time to the other side. Press through the hands to lift the hips off the floor. Slowly release the hips back down. Switch the legs again without using the hands, lean forward, rise up. Extend the legs out wide, fold and rise up. Frame the body, lift the hips and release. Flowing through these three movements. Without using the hands, use the lower body and the core to fold and to rise back up. pressing through the hands to lift the hips, bracing through the abdominals, finding strength through your core and through your upper body. Stay connected with that breath as you keep flowing through these moves. Trying to lift the hips a little higher off the floor with each rep. And staying firmly rooted through your lower body. Slowly release, crossing the legs back in. Roll yourself back into tabletop position. From here, come into a high plank. Press your hands firmly into the mat. Jump the feet out wide like you're doing a jumping jack. And then keep flowing through those as we move into our HIIT section for class. After about 5 reps, bend the knees, hop the feet in, rise up, and then 5 jumping jacks standing. Breathe audibly through the mouth as you start to flow through these, working yourself back down to the floor. Hop the feet back right into your plank jumping jacks. Getting the heart rate up, getting the breath heavy. Stay connected with your breath here, audibly exhaling through the mouth. Keep flowing through your plank jacks to your standing jacks. Making sure the hands are planted firmly in the floor when you're in your plank, and that the knees are soft when you're standing. Stay with it, you're almost there. Keep the shoulders over the wrists in the plank. So we're building strength through the upper body, working every single part of you. After that last set on the floor, one more time to stand. And then slowly work yourself back down into down dog. Nice job. Take some deep breaths here. Let the heart rate come back down. Press the floor away through the hands. Staying strongly rooted through the upper body. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, find length. Inhale, take the right foot high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Strengthen yourself through your abdominals. Keep that leg floating from the floor. Press the floor away through the hands. Lower the knee down towards the wrist. Take it to the left wrist. Take it up to the left tricep. And then over to the right arm again. Lower down to the left, up, and then back to the right. Moving in this square or circle-like motion. Really building strength through the upper body and the core. Exhale back, 3-legged dog. Step the right foot all the way through to the hands and inhale, rise up, high lunge, reaching the arms overhead. Keeping the hips square towards the front edge of your mat. Relax the shoulders, find length through the upper body. Keep your core strong, pull the ribcage in towards the spine. Open up into warrior 2. Find energy through the fingertips as you reach them in opposite directions, keeping the chest over the hips. Sink a little deeper into that front leg, pressing through the outside edge of the back leg. Lean forward, slowly transitioning into half moon. Opening the hips to the side wall. Bringing the hands either to the floor or to a brick. Balancing through that leg. Find length through the wingspan. We're going to work a little side body abdominal, so bring the hand to the hip. And then slowly slide the hand down the leg as you float your stabilizing arm, and then release back down. Again, lift up and crunch through your side body, and then release back down. Find your balance and focus on core strengthening. And if you fall out, don't worry, just go ahead and get back into the pose. And then slowly and gently release back to warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to the floor. Step the right foot back and come into a side plank on the left arm. Keeping the shoulders stacked and the hips open to the side wall. Keep pulling the hips up towards the ceiling. Reach the right arm underneath to the left side of the room as you're coming into a twisting side plank. Really still working through the side body, through the obliques, strengthening through the abdominals and the upper body. Make sure to keep the left shoulder stacked over the left wrist. Keep everything nice and aligned here. Inhale as you reach the arm up and exhale as you reach it through, staying connected with that breath. Slowly release back to plank and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale the left foot up high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the tricep. Lower it down to the wrist. Take it over to the right wrist, up to the right tricep, and then back to the left arm. Again, moving through this square or circle-like motion, scooping in the abdominals, pressing the floor away, staying strong through the upper body. Drive the leg back up, three-legged dog. And exhale, step it all the way through to the hands. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Find your high lunge. And then open up to warrior two. Keep energizing through the fingers as they reach in opposite directions. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Start to shift the weight forward as you come into half moon on the left side. Reaching the right foot up, opening the hips to the right side of the room. Bring the right hand to the right hip. Find your balance, find your stability. And again, going into that side body crunch, we're going to slide the hand down the leg as we come up and slowly release back down. Finding your balance and your stability and knowing that if you fall out of the pose, it's okay. Just go ahead and work your way back into it when you can. Exhale as you crunch through the side body. Inhale as you lower back down towards the floor. Slowly step back into warrior two. And then cartwheel the hands towards the floor, coming into your side plank on the right side. Opening the chest to the left side of the room. Reach the left hand under the right. Pulling the hips up high to the ceiling. Scooping in your obliques and your side wall. Pressing strong through the right hand and through the feet. Not letting the hips fall down towards the floor, but keeping everything up and elevated. Exhale as you reach through and inhale as you find that length. Release back to plank, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Come back into your plank. We're going to flow through this again. So again, hop the feet out wide and together, coming into your plank jacks. After 5 repetitions, take the gaze forward, bend the knees, hop the feet into the hands, rise all the way up in 5 standing jacks. After 5 standing jacks, work your way back to the floor, hop the feet back and ride into 5 plank jacks. Again, getting that heart rate up, getting breathy here. So exhale through the mouth. Coming into our HIIT section for class. Take the feet out wide again, jumping into those 5 plank jacks. Pressing through the hands, building strength through the upper body. Keep flowing through here. We're going for 5 full rounds. You're almost there. Keep breathing. Stay with it. Slowly, after your 5th round, come back to down dog. Find your breath here. Take a few moments as you let the heart rate come back down. Nice deep inhales and exhale through the mouth. Press the floor away through the hands. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Find length through the upper body. And as you let the heart rate come back down, come back to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhale, right foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to tricep. We're going to flow through the abdominal strength again. So keeping your weight shifted forward into a plank. Right knee floating from the floor. Lower the right knee down to the right wrist. Take it over to the left wrist. Back up to the left tricep. Over to the right side. And then back down. Again, moving in this circle or square-like fashion. Keeping the core strong, pulling the abdominals in as the knee comes to the tricep. Exhale back, three-legged dog. Step the foot all the way through to the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Take the gaze forward. Keep your hips square to the front of your mat. Reach the arms up high, finding energy through the fingertips. And then exhale, open up, warrior two. Again, finding that length through your wingspan, reaching the fingertips in opposite directions. Shift the weight forward and slowly work the back foot in as we shift our weight forward into half moon. So again, find your balance, find your stability, bringing the hands either to the floor or to a brick. We're going to move through that side body crunch again. So find your balance, stay connected with your breath. Bring the right hand to the hip, left hand to the hip rather. And then we're going to slide it down the leg and then come back down. So crunching through the obliques, through the side abdominals. Exhale as you press up and you make that contraction through the muscles. And then inhale as you lower back down, finding that length. Beautiful job. Stay with it. You're almost there. Slowly release the leg back. Come into warrior two again. And then cartwheel the hands down, moving into your side plank on the left side. Reach the right arm up high to the sky. Keep the feet stacked if you can, or maybe one foot in front of the other. Press strong through the left arm as we're going to move through our side reach. So pulling the hips up and the abdominals in as you reach through. Exhale. Inhale, open the chest back to the right side of the room. Exhale, reach through. Inhale, find length. Pulling in the abdominals, scooping up the hips towards the ceiling. Press through the left hand to find strength through the left arm, keeping the shoulder over the wrist. Come back into your plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Flowing through the left side, so inhale, left foot high to the sky. On your next exhale, bring the knee to the tricep, lower down to the wrist. Take it to the right wrist, up to the right tricep, and then again back to the left tricep. As we're in this second round, really start to find yourself flowing here, staying connected with the breath and finding strength, trying to flow through each circle or square without rest. And then exhale back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Inhale up, high lunge. Find your breath. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Relax the shoulders. And on the next exhale, open up into warrior two. Again, find that length. Get ready to transition into half moon, so relax the shoulders. Power through the strength of the front leg. And then gently start to transition. Finding your balance and your stability. Bringing the right hand to the right hip, and then moving into that side body crunch. So slide the hand down the leg as you rise up, crunching through the side body, and then release the hand back to the floor. I'm going to do about 5 repetitions, so find that balance. And know that if you start to wobble or shake or lose that balance, it's okay. Reconnect and then come back. Step back into Warrior 2 and get ready to cartwheel into your side plank. So work all the way to the floor and then open up to the left side of the room. Again, stack the feet or one foot in front of the next. And we're going to reach the top arm through underneath the bottom arm towards the back of the room. And then open back up. Exhale as you drive the hips up and you reach underneath, and then inhale as you open back to your side plank. Stay connected with your breath as you flow through these side reaches. Slowly come back to plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Slowly lower the knees to the floor and sit back into child's pose. Nice job. You earned this recovery. So stay connected with your breath. Just let every part of you sink into the floor beneath you. Let your shoulders relax. Slowly shift back into tabletop. Come back into your high plank. Pull the abdominals in. Find strength through the core and through the upper body. Press the heels into the wall behind you. Jump the feet out. Lower down to a chaturanga. Press back up to plank. Hop the feet into the hands. Rise up and jump at the top. So we're building on from this plank jack, turning it into almost a burpee. So jump the feet wide together. Chaturanga or half push-up. Jump the feet in. Big jump at the top. Keep flowing through this. Trying to make this flow one repetition without pausing. So moving gracefully like you would through a vinyasa. Stay connected with that breath. Get that heart rate back up. Starting to get breathy, so exhale through the nose or through the mouth, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Stay with it, you're almost there. We're here for about 30 seconds. Slowly release, you made it. Sit back into child's pose. Connect with your breath here. As your heart rate starts to come back down a little bit, come back into tabletop. Come back to your high plank. Take the gaze forward. Power through the upper body, and let's cycle through that once more. Jump the feet wide, chaturanga. Jump the feet in, rise and jump at the top. So again, finding that flow, finding that movement. Building up that strength, letting that heart rate come back up. Coming back into your HIIT section for class. Staying here for about 30 seconds, so flowing as quickly as you can, knowing that soon your effort will be over and you'll be back into your recovery. You've got this, stay with it, you're almost there. Find strength, breathe. After this next one, work your way back to child's pose. Nice job. Let the heart rate come back down. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Slowly come back to tabletop and drive the hips up, down dog. Press the floor away. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to tricep. Extend the right leg out to the left side of the room. Keep your core strong. Come on to the inside edge of the back leg, keeping your hips slightly twisted to the side wall, but your chest to the floor. Pick up the right leg and lower back down. Lift and lower. 5 repetitions. Really powering through the outside of that glute, building strength through your lower body. Come back on to the left ball of the foot and chaturanga, lower and lift. 3 repetitions. Building strength through the upper body. Slowly take the leg back up, 3-legged dog. Step the right foot through all the way to the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Twist over the right leg, bringing the left tricep to the right thigh. Power through the lower half of your body as we're building strength. Find your balance, stay stable, stay with your breath. Come back to center, open up into reverse warrior. And then cartwheel the hands to the floor, bringing the left hand forward. Come into a revolved half moon. So open the chest to the right side of the room as your left hand is on the floor or on a brick. Slowly rise up to stand. Bring your left leg through, knee to chest, and open towards the left side of the room. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left thigh. We're going to flow through those two, a revolved half moon and then up to this twisted stand. Really building strength through the right leg and through the outside of the right hip into the glute. Focus on your balance and your stability, moving at whatever pace you need to stay grounded through the right foot. Start to feel the right glute, building warmth, getting that heat. Slowly release back to the floor. Come into a single leg stance and then step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Find your breath here. Inhale the left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, knee to tricep or elbow. Take it to the right leg, kick it out to the side. Come on to the inside edge of the right foot. Get ready to lift and lower that left leg. So really building strength through the glute. 5 repetitions as you lift and lower that leg. Chest stay square to the floor. Hips are open to the right side of the room. Come back up onto the ball of the right foot and now 3 chaturangas here. Building strength through the upper body. And then slowly come back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot all the way through to the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Come into your revolved lunge here, bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, opening your chest to the left side of the room. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Find length through the body. Keep the hips square. Slowly come back into reverse warrior. Lengthening through the front side of your body and then cartwheel the hands into revolved half moon. So find that balance. Opening the chest to the left side of the room, balancing on the right arm and the left leg. Stay here for your breath. And then slowly transition to stand. Taking the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. And opening the chest to the right side of the room. Get ready to flow through those 2 poses as we build heat and strength through the left glute. Find your balance. You may find that one side is easier than the other, and that's okay. That's called being a human. But we build strength on one side at a time in that unilateral movement, so we can find any weaknesses or areas that we might want to improve on. So stay with it, keep breathing, keep finding your balance, finding your stability. Really feel the outside of the left glute working now. Bring the hands to the floor. Step the foot back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Nice job. Slowly lower the knees to the floor and sit back into child's pose. You made it to the end of your total body flow. You worked so hard today. Enjoy this time to just connect with your breathing. As always, thank you for joining PELWELL for your flows. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications as we release new flows each week. Until next time, be well.